T8.7. A marketing assistant for a technology firm plans to randomly select 1,000 customers to estimate the proportion who are satisfied with the firm's performance. Okay, so N equals 1,000. Okay. Based on the results of the survey, the assistant will construct a 95% confidence interval for the proportion of all customers who are satisfied. Okay, so 95% means that our z-score is going to be 1.96. The marketing manager, however, says that the firm can afford to survey only 250 customers. Okay, so not 100 now, but 250. How will this decrease in sample size affect the margin of error? All right, so let's calculate the margin of error both with a sample size of 1,000 and then also with a sample size of 250. All right, here's the formula for margin of error. Okay. It's the critical value times the standard deviation of p hat 1 minus p hat over n. Actually, let me just write it all out over here. Okay, margin of error equals that. Okay. All right, so let's compute it using n equals 1,000 and then n equals 250, and just kind of do a side-by-side comparison. All right, so this will be 1.96 times the square root of something over 1,000. Now, the one thing we don't know is we don't know the sample proportion. Okay. So in a situation like this, when you don't know it, you're just going to use 0.5 as a conservative guess. All right. So then that means this is 0.5 times 0.5. All right, when we calculate this, we get 0.03099. Okay. So about 3%. All right, let's redo the calculations, but this time we'll use 250. All right, so I'm just going to copy my previous work, but now replace the 1,000 with 250 instead. All right, so in my mind, I'm mentally preparing for a bigger answer since I'm dividing by a smaller number. Okay. All right, 250 now. All right, so this time when we do the calculations, we get 0.06198. Okay. All right, so to kind of make the comparison easier, this is approximately 6%, and this is approximately 3%. Right? So when we make the sample size smaller, the margin of error actually doubled. Right? It's about twice as big. Okay. So here, that would line up with choice B. Okay? The margin of error is now 2 times bigger.